Hi, my name is Cole Hagan, and I am with Samantha, Heidi, and Dean. And for this week, the question was, how does mentorship support organizational success? And our group talked a lot about how the leader of this organization wanted to see the people that worked for him grow and become leaders themselves. And ultimately, our group talked about how this affected the organization as a whole and the culture of the organization. And for example, as the leader would create more leaders in the team, and those leaders would then go and mentor other people, the organization is growing, and more people are knowing about how the organization is run. More people are feeling empowered, and ultimately, that's going to help out the organization as a whole. So that's one way that mentorship helps out the success of the organization. We also went into depth about how the leader wanted to create a company and a team that put the team before themselves and before their own interests. And he did this with a stimulating and fun environment. So as he's empowering his team members and as he's helping them grow into more leaders, he's also keeping them humble and towards a specific goal and towards the betterment of the team, and doing it with a fun environment where there's not a lot of stress and he's not coming from a dictatorship role. We also talked about how he's a humble leader and he wants to learn from those that are working with him. So ultimately, uh, this is creating a more successful environment for the team as a whole, as the team is the primary focus, and then as the leader himself is focusing on the growth of those in the organization. We also talked about some of the characteristics of the leader, how he was ethical and how he wanted to stay true to his word. And then we also talked a little bit about how if there isn't mentorship in an organization, how ultimately that will cause a decrease in your growth as a leader. For example, if you're not growing and if you're not becoming more knowledgeable about your profession, then ultimately you're not become as successful as you can be. So, kind of a flip side to the question. If you're not getting a mentorship, we talked about how that could be a lack of success or how that could be a lack of your own leadership. So, that was our answers to this week's question. Thank you.